Brian with Larry's Pest Patrol again. It is November 4th, and I am at 516 North Wall Street in Farmington. This is part 3 of my termite treatment. I didn't think I'd need to make a part 3, but I wanted to make sure I documented everything thoroughly for future reference. And when the Department of Agriculture comes and does my inspection, it's really hard to get all this stuff in detail on paper. So when Erin comes and does my inspection, I can show her this video and she could see that I did everything the right way. So got most of everything treated today. I'm not quite done. I was working at it all day. Still got quite a bit left to do. So tomorrow I should be able to wrap up and get all. So starting in the living room, got everything treated in here. Carpet all laid back down. It took all the chemical really well. Dining room, got everything treated in here. My holes patched up. Got them to blend pretty well, if I do say so myself. They're still drying a little bit. But can't really tell that I drilled those areas too well. It's a little wet. Same thing with the joint here between the concrete slab and the crawl space. Got all that treated, patched up. Most of the outside is done and patched. Thing I did want to note out here, when I started trenching, I did notice behind the stucco there is wood siding. So I didn't see any termite damage on it, but I did want to make a note of that. I trenched down underneath that and treated it really well. So I got most of everything cleaned up around the outside and patched. Again, everything treated really well. So tomorrow I still have to treat the crawl spaces, broadcast spray what I can underneath here. Now this area underneath the bathroom, I was not really 100% sure what's going on under this foundation. We do have a subflooring that's on top of something. So I had kind of an educated guess as to what might be going on. This is our concrete slab from the house. And it goes and it stops about right here. And this is where the transition is into the subflooring. So as I was treating down here, I noticed that this is concrete slab right here and right here. So I don't know if the slab is extending down here and then they just for whatever reason built a subflooring on top of the concrete slab is kind of what I'm going with now. But I'm not 100% sure. It could be soil underneath there. If it's concrete, it's great. We got a lot less chances for termites to work their way up there. But again, I'm not really sure what's going on, so I can't access it. So I did drill holes in the wall void here and I foamed this wall void all the way down. You can see a little bit of my residual in there. Again, I didn't see any activity in here, but it could very well be. We got two foundations that are butt up against each other here. So I foamed this wall void all the way up to the end of the bathroom here. So we end up foaming to here. The only other thing is I have no idea what's going on beyond this, from here to here, and I got really no way of treating this area in here. So from this point on starts concrete slab, and this is the area from here to here that I can't get underneath. So there's no wall here for me to treat. So in the bathroom, I did drill holes in between each wall stud. And I've got my foamer here, and I foamed this is the kitchen wall on the other side, and I foamed this whole wall void all the way. I pulled these drawers out underneath the sink, and I did holes in there in between around all the plumbing, behind the drawers, and this wall here. And actually I need to come around and probably put one right there just in case. So the difference between the when I drill a hole and apply termiticide and the foam is the termiticide will bond to soil. And when we can do a soil treatment like this, get it to the underneath the foundation and it bonds to that soil, it will last for at least 5 years under good conditions. So the foam treatment, since it's not really a soil applied termiticide, it will kill any termites that might be working in here. It will kill the colony. But we only get a few months of residual out of that. So if we've got a termite colony in here, it will wipe them out, but we do have the potential of them maybe coming back in a year or two, or, you know, but again, it will kill any termites that are here. But this is an area that we're going to have to watch in the future, along this wall here, among some other places. So again, I got the basement done. It's drilled out, treated, patched. Everything took well down here. Now again, I wanted to point out the stairwell that I can't get underneath. So for everything from this here to here isn't really treated in this corner. We're taking care of up here and the back side of this wall from when I spray the crawl space, but not sure what's going on underneath here. I know it's a concrete slab under there. Some stuff out in the front yard here I wanted to point out, and I think that's it. So I dug a trench out here, and now we have some termite activity on the opposite side of this wall. Could have been drawn in from, you know, possibly this rain gutter bringing moisture in. I can see some cracking in the foundation. So they could have worked their way from behind the stucco into the foundation. It could be from the crawl space side, because I can't see what's going on the other side. So I dug this trench. I got a little water or gas line right there. A lot of tree roots in here. So I dug it out, and I'm going to get an injection rod and inject down a bit deeper. Get a good barrier in there. I pulled the wood. There was a wood frame around that vent right there, and actually this is the wood here, and when I pulled that out this morning, there was live termites on it. So even in the cold, it goes to show you that when they're just a few inches below the soil, they can stay pretty warm even in the winter. So I pulled all that wood out. I found some brick pavers in the backyard. I'll frame that back in with some brick instead. I mentioned extending the rain gutters. This one could be an issue. So even if you just brought it out a couple of feet and got that water to run away from the house, because we do have termite activity in this area. The other spot I noticed around the corner here was this rain gutter. Now it's sloped away from the house pretty good, like the water would run down away, but we do have cracks in the stucco here where if this water were to come out from here, I could easily see it seeping into the foundation from here, and we do have termite activity going on right here. So this could have been the reason that drew them into that area. So an extension to just bring it past the corner of the house would eliminate any moisture problems there. So I think that is everything I needed to go over for today. I'll probably end up doing one more tomorrow when I get all wrapped up and make sure I cover all my bases. Thanks.